just want to do this.
Everybody do this?
Yes. Alright, we're all good.
Alright. Excellent. How's it going, everybody?
Howdy. It's going good. How are you?
Pretty good. This turned into a much bigger operation than it was really meant to be at first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I gotta tone down on swearing?
No, probably not. I bleep everything.
Okay.
Good.
When I edit.
Good. I gotta talk like a sailor.
Yeah, good.
Good.
That's what we're gonna need for sure.
I see.
Yeah.
So this one's our microphone. This is like the actual audio that'll be used. It's going over there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Professional.
And then everything else also has audio, but we're just gonna cut all that shit because it's all gonna be horrible. That mic's way over there. All these cameras, microphones are garbage.
Okay, so this is the main attraction we got going on here.
Yup.
All right, respect. Yep. I like that. Oh, okay. Hello there.
Well, you're not supposed to come in here right now.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? Yo.
Gosh dang it.
That was
Close the door with a sword.
That's just how you do it nowadays. Pull out your sword, shut the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially with the economy the way it is, you can't trust people. And you close the door with a sword. You make sure it's really closed.
Yeah. Always make sure the doors are closed.
Yep.
Especially the closet. Keep that closed.
Oh yeah.
You don't want that open.
I'll let a speaker sit in front of my closet in case any scary monsters come out.
Ooh.
You guys see that meme where it's like the guy's like walking over, he's like, all right, time for bed, and then he goes, oh wait, just in case there are any monsters under there, and he just pops the pin on like a flash grenade, throws it under there.
Well, time for bed. Wait, just in case there's any monsters down there.
I love that.
That's one of my favorite memes now. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but it's funny.
That is funny. Just don't flash grenades, anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere you see it, You gotta check under your bed, in the cabinets.
I'm gonna take some flash grenades and like an AR to Gettysburg and see what all the Gettysburg ghosts think of that.
Dude, we should do that one of these times. That'd be crazy.
It's only like 3 hours.
Ghosts out there.
Yeah, dude. Bring the equipment out there so we can pick up anything.
There you go.
Let's do it.
It's like a 3-4 hour drive, and I was there once. I just don't remember what the drive was.
I thought it was 3.5. Might be.
Okay.
Something like
Last
that.
time I was at Gettysburg was freaking 5th grade field trip, baby.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got one of them Civil War hats. Freaking Union, obviously.
How old were we, Willow?
I was 10. So, you would have been 12.
13.
13. 12 or 13, depends on the time of year.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies, huh?
13. So it'd been like 2015 was the last time I was there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think what I was doing in 2015. Not much. I can't even remember.
I don't know.
Goofing around.
Riding
Being a
bike
kid.
around town.
Mm-hmm.
Gettysburg is actually 5 hours from here.
5 hours, okay.
It was a 5 hour drive?
5 hours.
I didn't know it was that far.
That's a nightmare.
Holy cow.
I can't believe we made it at that age. I thought
5
we would have just
hours.
killed each other in the backseat of that car.
Or just fist fights every couple seconds. Like,
It was like that too. Like we just kill each other.
Yeah.
Straight up just beat the
We
living
get
shit
along
out of each
now,
other.
but when we were kids, not so much.
No, we
me and
were.
my sister too.
Yup, you're just enemies until you get a little bit older, and then you're like, they're alright.
They're alright.
Pretty much.
They're alright.
You gotta love it, the sibling relationship,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
2 sisters, so I understand that. They're a lot older than me, but, as the little brother, I still beat the crap out of them whenever I could.
Get him!
Whenever you got the chance.
Yeah, she would just start hitting me when she got the chance.
Oh, yeah. And then you would, absolutely crush me with any object that you could find.
That's right. Or lock you in the futon.
Yeah.
A futon.
He folded me into a futon when I was a kid, and I'm still claustrophobic from it.
Gosh, I could just feel that pain.
See, in my defense, you were like, well, what happened if you just close
I
me in
asked
this
what would
part?
happen, not that I wanted to find out.
Well, then I was like, oh, just hop on it and I'll just lock you in there. Yeah, I locked her in there and I was like, I bet you I can fold you into the couch. And she's like, no. And I'm just like, That worked.
Never
And then,
conceded.
I couldn't get her back out because I couldn't lift the thing
Oh,
hard
God.
enough to get
She's
it out.
just suffocating in there,
I'm
dying.
getting PTSD flashbacks over here.
Vietnam flashbacks.
I did eventually get it up. I just got all my mic and just pulled the thing up over. I got her out.
Had to use that super soldier serum.
Yep. And she was so ungrateful, dude. She was
So-
all pissed.
So
Well, to be fair-
ungrateful.
From her perspective, I might be just as ungrateful as she was if someone put me in a futon and
Yeah.
possibly was dying at the time.
Yeah.
She's like, I saw a light flash before my eyes.
Yeah.
You did.
Saw the
You did
light.
see I thought I might suffocate.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Anyways, do you all want to introduce yourselves to the cameras? I forgot to ask you to do
Oh,
that
yeah.
at the beginning
Oh,
of the
yeah, I
podcast.
guess we should probably do that. Who's gonna start? Am I starting here?
Yeah, you start.
Alright, well,
Look at that.
my name... Okay. My name is Jacob. I go by Biggs to some people.
Biggs.
Mostly everybody here. It's just Biggs. That's just who I am, as you can tell. You know?
He's the
top
big
G.
unit.
Yeah.
Big unit.
Big Unit, too. That's the first name, actually, that was introduced to me, is Big Unit. And then
Mm.
I think everybody got tired of that. They were like, let's just say Biggs. It's short for Big Unit. So
There you go.
Okay. I'll go with it. I like that.
yeah.
Sticks with me, you know? It fits.
I got you on my phone as big unit.
Yeah. Classic, dude. That's how you know. Well, yeah.
Now you.
Jordan.
Alright, well, I'm Jordan. I just go by Jordy, or whatever the hell you want to call me, to be honest.
Big Pekka.
Yeah, Big Pekka, that works too. And I don't know, I don't really got a story like he does.
Yeah, I know.
No,
So
That's about it for
so I was
me.
gonna say either I'm Dom. Got no story behind me.
Wise connoisseur
Yeah.
right here, baby.
All work at Wise Markets.
Right
you know,
or
the
die,
greatest
Wise
place.
Markets.
We do.
Greatest place on earth. It's our dream. What we
All
love
the-
every day.
All the crew that works
They
at
pay us to
Back
say
is
that.
They say that. They definitely have a gun.
Sponsored by Wise Markets.
It's less pay and more just kind of like live and let live. So like I say that and they don't.
Yeah. They're always watching.
They are.
They're
They
listening
are.
to us
They're
right
watching
now.
this now.
Yeah.
No, see, because it's gonna be like Wise Workers podcast. You know, somebody at corporate is gonna be like, "What are these guys doing?
Yeah. What are they doing?
What are they doing? What are you guys doing?"
They got all eyes and ears on deck.
This
They
goofball.
got the cameras, you know?
We hired a YouTuber. He's making videos. Fire that son of a bitch.
Fire.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we said some illegal things, so I had to cut it. But, yeah, we're coming back on the subject of blood and how we cannot handle it when needles are being stuck into us and blood is coming out. And for you, you were like, kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
blood.
I'm not. See, human blood, it's weird. Human blood, I could care less. Okay, whatever. It's human blood, but animal blood.
She tilted her
freaks
head
me
too.
out.
You see that? She was like,
Okay, I'm not, let's calm down, you know? No. But, yeah, human blood's whatever to me. I don't know. I mean, I've bled so much, it's like, okay, you know.
I could agree to that to an extent.
To an
Like, you
extent.
feel
I
like
know
a
it
scab
sounds
or
kind
something,
of
you're like,
crazy.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't
See
know.
someone dead?
I
don't
also
know
get
about
my blood drawn a lot. So, like, maybe
Okay.
that's why
Oh, that's a
I
good
get
point.
testing done.
right.
So, like, maybe from just seeing the blood going into the tubes and stuff, it's like, whatever.
I don't know how you do that with the needles. I
Blood-
hate
Oh,
needles,
dude, I'm
bro.
so used to I
Needles?
used to
I
hate
hate
needles.
needles.
If they take blood out, I
won't do
lose it.
Really?
But if they put stuff in, I don't have an issue.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they can give me
That's wild.
shots and I'm okay, but if they take blood out, man, I pass
Oh,
out.
dude, I still hate shots.
Yeah.
I'll just take it, but I'm like,
Well, I had to take a shot like every day for what was it? Like 3-4 years.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I had a growth hormone deficiency like this one's got.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the same thing. We had a nice bonding time over all the tests that they did on us that were like horrible.
Wow.
It was unpleasant, dude.
Oh man.
Now, are those considered the good old days?
That right then, that was like a couple of months. They were like figuring that stuff out was not the good
Not the good old days.
days.
I
The
had
bad old
braces in. They needed to do a scan on my head. They couldn't do it with the braces. Had to take the braces out. Then all that testing stuff happened, plus this whole scan process. And then after all that, they had to put the braces back in.
Oh, do you remember like every single bit of?
Oh yeah. It's all traumatized.
No.
It was all just
No.
it just all sucked.
Oh, that's not good.
I remember like every medical procedure that was ever done on me because it was just I don't like hospitals, so it's all traumatizing.
Yeah.
Except
understand that.
I don't remember like the whole like baby stuff, you know, like You know, they're like, oh, take care of this kid for a little bit, put him in the little crib thingy, chop off his foreskin. I don't remember any of that.
Off his foreskin.
I don't remember any of that. That's all gone, thank God.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like in everyone's life, I don't know about you guys, but like I have random memories from when I was like really, really young.
Mm.
But it seems like my consciousness just like awakened at like 5 years old.
I was talking about that the other night.
Like
It just
5
like
years
flipped on the
that's
one
like,
day and you're like,
yeah, like I'm alive. Like it's just, I don't know. I have random memories of like my old dogs and stuff, like in like a swimming pool. I remember that, like just walking around,
mm-hmm.
like little stuff. I remember having like some type of sippy cup or something, like with something, I don't know, dude, just little flashes.
I'm an interesting case because I remember like everything from my childhood. And I remember before the consciousness turned on, and there was this weird process where like it would like turn on, so I was like thinking for a second, and I'd be like, other people have consciousnesses and they're seeing things like how I'm seeing things. And then it would turn back off and I'd go back to like, I take the magnet, try to eat the magnet, you know.
Try to eat the magnet.
Try to eat the fire truck magnet off the fridge, you know.
Dude, why are babies obsessed with eating things? They
I
don't.
Well, they want to chew on them.
Yeah.
And then they chew on them and they're like, what if I eat it though? You know? And then they do.
That's no good. They're like, batteries? Like, dude. Like,
This piece of glass is pretty tasty.
That's the wrong thing to want to eat.
Yummy. Dog fur? Dog food?
I think I'd rather have a baby eat dog fur than glass, because there's no coming back from the glass.
Yeah.
Dude, you can eat all kinds of stuff and not die sometimes. It's weird. Like, sometimes you eat one thing, like you eat a little piece of shard of glass, and it just cuts the wrong thing, and you're just done. And then sometimes, there was this one guy who spent, it was like 7 years just eating a bunch of knives.
What?
Because he saw a sword swallower at a fair, and that's a trick. And then he started eating knives every day because he didn't know what was going on. And it took just years and years and years to die. And when he did die, there were all kinds of knives just lodged in different parts of his intestines.
Oh.
And they just found, like, knives everywhere. It was his obsession. He became obsessed with eating knives. He ate knives.
So
Yeah.
anyway, did any of you remember anything you ate as kids or babies? I remember eating, like, a whole jar of Flintstones gummies. But
Nice. Respect.
Ooh,
Dang,
I got one.
okay, go
I
ahead.
remember when I was like 10 or something. I got like, you know those like rolls of bubble gum you get and you can open it up like that kind of?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 I ate
the
an
bubblegum
entire
thing.
thing once and I threw up all of it. All over, like not instantly, but like it like just didn't sit well and I tried running to the bathroom. It just went all over the hallway, all over the floor. It was great.
She did the same thing
Never
with,
ate
like,
it again.
Cheetos.
Doritos on my
Doritos.
birthday, my 8th
Oh, no.
7th birthday. It was terrible. The dogs ate the carpet.
They did. We had 2 golden retrievers at the time, and she threw up, and the smell didn't come out of the carpet because it was Doritos, and it was it was pungent, So the dogs just straight up ate the freaking carpet, dude.
Oh no.
Lord.
Straight up ate that carpet.
Oh, it was terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, watching them sit there with their front teeth and just like nibble and like tear up little pieces of carpet and eat it. I was like, oh,
I couldn't
that's
get
not
them to stop.
that's not good. But I'm too young to really care. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, respect.
what's
This
with
is
babies
random.
drinking bleach, bro?
Dude, I think it's not just babies. I think everybody wants to drink bleach.
It started with the Tide Pods.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Dude,
Now
And-
people have been drinking bleach since the 80s, bro.
I mean, you're probably
True.
right.
last night I was fronting the chemicals, and Andy, our one porch guy, came over, a friend of mine, and was like, this is my favorite drink. And I was like, nice. Respect, I like that.
You need
So when
something
I
to
get
believe in.
sad,
Yeah.
I just drink lots of vodka. When you get sad, you just drink bleach and it all goes away.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
See, with vodka though, when you drink it, some pain goes away, or or you have a good time. With bleach, I think everything's going away.
It's all going away and it's all a bad
It's all
time.
turning black.
It's all a bad time for the next
Oh, man.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
The bottom line of it is the bleach is for outside bad things and the alcohol is for inside bad things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fighting
Good way to put
demons
it.
mentally with vodka, but you'll actually be fighting demons
Fighting demons 5 seconds. Straight up doom, just like a laser gun and a sword killing demons.
It'd be the craziest 20 minutes of your life.
Yeah.
That's
Last
right.
20 minutes.
Definitely be burning. A burning sensation.
Dude, it's interesting that for some people the last like 5 minutes of their life is like the craziest 5 minutes of their life, and some people it's like the most boring. Like you just die in your sleep, some people, and then some people they like, you know, die in Afghanistan.
True.
It'd be kind of wild to die in your sleep, though. You're just like, alright, good night, and then
You're just
never,
gone.
never again.
Isn't that the way? Is that the way you'd want to die though? Because
In
for
my
me,
sleep?
I feel like that'd be the most. I don't know
That'd be the
about
most
easy
peaceful
way.
way.
Peaceful. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
word. Peaceful. I think I'd rather die in my sleep.
If the country is at peace, I'll die in peace in my bed.
He ain't
Okay.
dying until
And
the country's
if it's
peace.
at war, I'll die standing up.
There you go.
You'll be dead, but still standing. Your
Yep.
body won't fall. That's how determined you are
Yep.
to just fight for this country.
Yep. And
I
also,
respect
I'm
that.
Terminator, so when I get shot,
Yeah.
I just kind of keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, what about the chest? Right here, right in the middle of the chest.
It would hit and it would bust a bunch of my skin, and then it would bounce off because the underneath is
Freaking
steel.
Iron Man.
Dude,
No, I'm Terminator.
both.
You're both.
I'll be back.
Can you do your best? Do your best one ever. Your impression of Arnold.
Die on him.
Let me think.
Do you want me to Google Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes? I think I do.
Well, there's there's the classic like, take my hand, and like, I'll be back.
Can you do
you
the
put the-
get
you
to
do-
the chopper?
Get to the chopper, get to the chopper. Come on, get to the chopper.
Nice.
Yeah.
Respect.
It's okay. You don't need to quote. You don't need
Willow's
to look
over
it up.
here
We're all
getting
good.
some quotes for you to just do.
Yeah, well, I'm basically here so that if you guys need anything Googled, I can do
Dude,
that.
look up Joe Biden quotes. See what that looks like.
Oh god, here we go. Joe Biden impressions.
the what's it? You know, the thing. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I wish I could do like a really good impression of like Trump or something. That'd be kind of
You're
cool.
trying to bait me into doing Biden
I
and
think
Trump
he is.
impressions.
I
Yeah.
think he is.
Okay, frankly.
That was pretty good.
What is this?
It's a Joe Biden quote.
You know, there's a during World War II, you know, where Roosevelt came up with a thing that you know, was totally different than the it's called, he called it the World War II. He had the war production board. Joe Biden interview on COVID response.
There's no way that can't be right.
It probably is, dude. Have
That
you
was the
seen
first
him
Google
talking?
result.
That's true. For some reason, I'm just picturing him saying that and then him riding the bike and then falling off the bike.
Yes. He gets on, he starts pedaling away, and the camera's following him, and he's just like,
Dude, I remember that man was getting so much heat when he was boarding the plane. And did you see when he was going up the stairs and he like fell over and then he fell over again?
he's
It's
like, he falls, and he takes a step, and he falls,
Yeah.
and he falls, and then he just
Uh,
walks up like nothing happened.
yeah,
Like we didn't just see that shit.
I'd be like,
CNN regretted pointing the camera at him that day.
I'd be really embarrassed falling upstairs on live
I would.
television.
Yeah.
No, see, I've fallen upstairs, but like once, you know, like I trip and I'm like,
I do it
oh,
all the time.
shit. And then, you know, I stand back up and then I go all the way up the stairs without tripping again. That's not what he did. And
No.
I've never done it on live television.
I get embarrassed when I trip on stairs by myself. I can't imagine how he felt.
I did it with a bowl of cereal once. It didn't end well. We're going up the stairs and running too fast. Just I'm like, well, at least there's half of it. I'm like,
Wow.
get me some towels. I need to clean the stairs.
Clean the stairs.
Mom's like, what's wrong? I got milk everywhere.
There's milk all over these stairs.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell it came from.
Yeah, I don't know.
I had a friend, I haven't talked to him in years. We used to play online all the time. And something similar happened to that, which he had his headset on. And you can hear, he never muted his mic, so you heard everything in the background. It was one of those headsets. So he was having spaghetti for dinner, right? And like you heard him talking to his mom or something downstairs. and then like he started screaming because he knew he didn't mute his headset. So he was like, "I'm on my way back," and you just hear him like you hear something fall, like hit the ground. And he's screaming, and I guess like all the spaghetti sauce on him was burning him, so like it was that hot, just straight out of the straight out of whatever they made it with, and then it just started burning him.
Dude, that
He started screaming.
sucks, dude.
But it was honestly one of the funniest things ever. I think I was crying laughing, hearing him just scream from spaghetti sauce, and I can just imagine just like spaghetti all over his like body and all over the stairs. Like, oh man, what a way.
Oh. So the one time I was on my way down the stairs and I tripped like halfway down this flight of stairs over here, and I had I don't remember what it was, a glass, if it was milk or water or lemonade or something, right? And I fell, and I just like corrected, so I landed at the bottom of the stairs on my feet, but I forgot that I was holding this glass. So the glass was cool until I suddenly had that stop at the bottom, and everything inside of it just exploded up.
Wow.
It was such a hard impact, and me going like that, just like, whoosh, you know, and then it just like came like rained down on me. It's like, well, shit.
It's really how it be sometimes,
Yup.
The unexpected.
Life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and then you fall down the stairs.
Well, that's a good quote.
Yeah.
You need to frame that.
Make that a quote, me. Okay, it's a quote now.
Nice.
When you guys watch the podcast, it'll be like one of those things where it'll have like a nice picture of me, and then it'll say that.
Yes. You need to have one like where you're in the leather jacket or something.
Yeah.
Something
You want to
like
quote?
that.
You want to quote? You want to quote?
Dude, I don't even know what quote I would do.
That's the quote.
All right. Quote that. Future me, future you,
Yeah. Quote
and
it.
also future me.
Get it quoted. Do you want to quote?
You can save 15% or more on car insurance by switching with Geico. Save that.
Dominic.
You heard it here
My coach
first.
just quote.
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 Quote. Dominic.
Whoa. Sponsored by Wise Markets.
Yes. They pay us to say that.
They pay us to say that or they will harm us.
Yeah. They pay us with not hurting us.
Yeah.
Well, we can just check the security cameras. They malfunctioned.
Oh.
Just like in Jeffrey Epstein's prison cell.
His prison cell.
That's right.
Wow.
And in Hillary Clinton's house earlier.
Earlier that day.
Earlier. A month ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a month ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, there was some goofy stuff. There's
There's
some real goofy stuff, buddy.
There's always goofy stuff when it comes with the government people. Any type of...
So there was this guy in there, and they said that he broke in, except there was nothing showing that he broke in, and there was actually more evidence showing that he had been inside for a while, and it was just what are you doing?
Accidentally knocked.
It was just Bill Clinton and this guy there, alone, and then something happened with Hillary Clinton. And then there was this big fight, and then this guy, like, I guess somebody beat the shit out of somebody or something, and then they threw this guy out, and the cops were called, and it was a whole thing. So basically everybody's pretty sure it was like a weird male prostitute situation.
Whoa. Pause.
So then everything just kind of, like, fell apart from there, and then everybody kind of went like, nothing to see here, nothing to see
Nothing to
here,
see
everybody
here.
just go away.
Interesting.
Yep. News to be gone.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about that. I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun time. I'll be
Dang.
honest with you. Watching it for a few days, me and my dad were both watching it. That was really fun.
I bet.
There's so many twists and turns, dude, because they kept putting out, like, they'd say, like, one thing, and then everybody would go with it, and they'd, like, disprove whatever the Clintons said, and then they'd say another thing, so it was, like, every now and then, all of a sudden, it would just be, like, it was a home intruder. Oh, it was a male prostitute. So.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta love male prostitutes.
Oh, yes. Bro, it was a roller coaster ride, dude.
Super Soldier is secretly a male prostitute.
That's his side hustle.
God, I hope not. I really hope not.
I'd be really scared because of you saying you do all the work for the church, but it's not for the church. It's male prostitute.
There's proof on there.
I'd be very
There's proof.
scared.
Will it hold up in court?
I'd have more money than I do if I was a male prostitute.
It explains the cameras, my friend.
Get the camera.
That explains the cameras.
I worked at Wise for like a year and a half or whatever.
That's true, but I'd be making that Wise money, and I know it's not with these cameras. That's gotta be the side hustle of the prostitution.
How about buying and selling equipment? Does that explain it?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Except that sounds
kind
like a
of equipment?
euphemism.
What? Yeah. Wait. Hold on. What he just said.
Buying and
Euphemism
selling
of-
equipment.
What kind of equipment though? That's real.
It's equipment.
Body equipment.
It's military equipment.
military equipment. That's something a prostitute would
look,
say.
You look around here and you see like a little bit of it, but like there's so much all around you and you don't even realize it's there.
Nice.
You don't even want to see what this closet looks like.
Now I kind of do.
Yeah,
Now I
I was
really
gonna say,
want to
yeah.
see what the
Now
closet
I do.
is, man. No, you should have
It's
said
like
that.
it's like the U.S. Army threw up in there. Everything's camo, bro.
Oh man.
Dude, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's all just forced camouflage.
See, we won't see it now, but what's actually in there is a few bodies.
John Cena.
Yeah.
It's gonna be ours.
Respect.
Respect.
Okay, look at that. What's in the chest?
More.
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 Okay, I'll take your word for it.
More.
Did you want me to
And a body, and
pan-
more.
Did you want me to pan the camera over to the closet so the camera could see, or do you?
Nah, that one can.
Okay, cool.
Also, they don't really need to see it.
They don't really.
Hashtag may blur it out.
You didn't use that hashtag correctly, but I'll let it slide for now.
Okay, let's talk about how stupid the Gen Z slang bullshit is. What the
Okay.
hell is no cap?
No cap.
What is
No,
Riz,
I
babe?
like this.
What is Riz, babe?
Dude, so, do you remember?
That's
I
an
was
unspoken Riz.
unspoken Riz, and I was telling our boy Rayshawn about that. I'm like, yo, can you explain to me, man, what Riz means? And he just starts bursting out laughing. I'm like, I'm getting old, you know? Like, yeah, I might be 22
Yeah, so am
years
I.
old. I'm 22.
I'll be 21 this time next month.
We are going out, by the way.
Oh, I'm going west. I want to
Yeah.
see. I want to see him.
You want
I wanna
to see
you
me?
get f***ed up.
I'm not getting drunk, bud. I'm not going nuts.
I'm just going to drink Mountain Dew and some water.
Riz.
I'll be right there.
Mountain Dew
while
spot. I
y'all
want to get too crazy.
Very respectable. But, yeah, I don't know. The slang, though, is really weird nowadays. You got Riz. Like you
Well,
said cap, no cap.
some of it made sense for like a long time, like in the 80s. Everybody was calling each other homie and everything was bro. And then it kind of like it got to our generation and maybe we said like broski or something. I don't freaking
Yeah.
know. But then everything got like really out of hand. People are going around like,
Broski woski.
yo,
Broski woski.
yo, you got Riz. People are saying,
Or, oh.
I really hope somebody
Yeah,
says
what about
that
like
out loud.
sheesh? Like, he's valid. Or something. Or something like
oh, in the
oh yeah,
the ice.
ice in his veins, or
Yeah.
ice on his wrist, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever.
Dude, I don't know.
Whatever the
man.
hell.
It makes me feel old. Like it does. Like I'm somewhat up with these times and how it works, but like at
Well,
the same
see,
time, it's like
I don't see it as a thing. Like I never did. Right when I was younger, I just couldn't keep up with the times because I was living out here. Like almost like it was so close to being an Amish kid, dude. It was so close.
So close.
But I never felt like I was like totally part of the times. And then somewhere in my like middle teenage years, I started to finally understand it. And then all this weird like sheesh and the like yo no cap bro. He got drip G.
That's lit, fam.
That's lit, fam.
It's lit, fam. For real, you know. So I totally lost track again, and now I'm gone.
See, us talking about this makes me question myself because I say a lot of those things now, and I'm like, dang, I really became this generation. Like, yeah, I'm like
really
the,
be like
I'm
that.
like the middle of it. I'm like right at the deadline,
Yeah.
right where the new generation starts,
Yeah.
and right where the old one ends, or like you know.
Well, that's basically where I'm at too. Is like
yeah,
they kind of say like, oh, this like Gen Z, like oh, these kids from 2003 or whatever, and then it's like, well, what's like 2000, 2001, and 2002, and they're like the other.
The OGs.
Yeah, the OGs, and they're like, well, what's that then? And they're like, you
Yeah.
just don't get to be part of anything.
this new generation sucks. Can't stand them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, does it seem to you like there's not that many people your age around?
Everybody's young as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all young or they're all old.
Especially at Wise. Like, I mean,
ridiculous.
then again, though, we hire, like, a lot of people who are underage for,
Weren't they
like,
trying to
front
cut
end.
back on that?
Yeah, they were trying to cut back on that.
But they don't hire anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, now there's just nobody to hire anymore.
Nobody's
There's like, sorry, we're not accepting like,
Yeah.
you know, like all these like minors and stuff anymore because they can't run the baler. And then, you know, then there's just nobody to hire anymore because that's all that can be hired.
Yeah. Or that, like, some other person will like, apply and they don't get back to them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the New Year's, now they're cutting down hours. But yeah, the work...
I noticed that a little bit.
Yeah, the workload's still the same. Like, it might be still the same or even a little bit, like, higher up, but they're still expecting us to be like...
They're trying to
Get that
flatten
new-
the wave of like all those like $1 pay increases over
Yeah.
the New Year.
Oh, yeah,
there.
thank God. If part-timers are making 12, we maybe can compete with somebody around the
Somebody.
area.
Somebody around
Maybe
here.
Dollar General or something.
Yeah. Dude, I bet you Dollar General pays like 13 to 15.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Dude, my sister, like, she never even worked at, like, a... I don't know if it was Dollar
Doesn't
Store or
Burger
Dollar
King pay
General.
15?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what my friend Skylar works at Burger King. We had a podcast recently too that went out. He was talking about Burger King.
I'm talking about... I am the Burger King!
I work at
Fine.
Burger King. Well, we talked about Burger King, AI technology, and VR porn.
VR porn.
Literally,
Never done that.
Really?
don't. Wait, you haven't? What?
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah, don't.
So...
It's okay.
I don't
Don't.
know about that.
It'll be weird, I'm sure. All right, just stay away from VR, bro. It's
I mean,
gonna
I
it's
like
gonna get
VR,
weird.
but
Another
I think
couple.
that would just be weird to just
Right here.
So...
Holy shit. What's
So-
happening?
I can't get away.
In my experience, the only one time I ever used it for that to see, it was very weird. It
Wait,
wasn't.
did you get one of those crappy phone?
No, it
things,
was
or like a
it was a
Oculus?
Quest 2. Oculus
Quest
Quest 2.
That's what I have.
Oh
It's
really?
behind the computer.
I see it sitting back.
Dang. But yeah, that's what I used, and the experience was very disappointing for some reason. I thought it'd be a lot better. Like, I don't know why.
What, you thought they were gonna get sensory input figured out, and you're just gonna
Dude.
be like, "Oh, it's like sex." Whoa.
Yeah, could you imagine that? That'd be, that's all a guy can ask for.
Well, see, the thing is that's what Skylar and I were talking about because we thought it would be really scary that if they got to a point with VR tech where they had something that they could like implant and you could
Yeah.
feel things through your nervous system like they were actually happening to you, everybody would just get
That's
like
what Neuralink's gonna
and-
do.
yeah, it would just be like endless pleasure. Like whatever you did, like nobody would live in real life anymore. They would all just die in the VR
Well,
headset. There'd be a mass extinction.
They already have those pieces you can buy where it's like leg pieces, like
Haptic
arm,
feedback.
like yeah, like everything. Because like if you get like punched, you feel it. Like you feel the impact. Like it hurts too.
Kind of like
Right.
Ready Player One.
Yeah, and they
But
have that.
they're
It's
a suit feeling
expensive.
it.
They're
Yeah,
watching out though.
yeah.
They know what the danger is, because I don't see them like, oh, we're making a thing that makes you feel like you're constantly the perfect level of drunk, or we're making a haptic feedback for your penis. You know, it's not a problem yet.
Yet.
Until they realize like, there's gonna be a lot of market for this.
Give it like 20 years, we'll have sex robots, and I won't doubt it.
Sex robots.
Why pay for all the material to make the sex robots when you can give them one of those things with like a little haptic feedback plate and then just...
Because nobody's gonna want to get chipped like that.
Would you
Bro,
get
you
chipped?
sure? I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
No.
I mean, I'm
That's
barely...
a one-way ticket for the government to be
As
like,
far as government
What
goes,
do you
I'm
got
barely
on
on
you?
their records. Like, it's hard to find me anywhere. It's just, if you type into my name into anything, it just says something about me. Yes, literally.
Is that why your
Pop up.
Facebook name, your last name isn't on your Facebook? Okay.
I name myself all different things, all different places. I'm hard to track.
He's got a burner account.
He's got a burner account.
That's right. I have a burner Instagram account. I check into people.
Checking the people on the low.
Yep. But, fairly hard to track. The government could do it fairly easily. I just want to make it as hard as possible.
Yeah, of course.
Because screw the government.
Yes. Anyways.
I hate the government.
You aren't gonna
Bad
like what I
government.
just found on the internet.
What?
Sex robots already exist.
Oh god.
Except the laws haven't caught up, so people started making childlike ones, and then they got
Oh
banned.
no!
Hell no.
That's okay.
That's
that did
even
make me a
worse.
little bit upset.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, why did they not make child?
Did they say where
People are
those
weird, dude.
where those
Awful.
companies are located?
No,
if
they
it's like
did
near
not.
forests or like fields
That
or
one got
what?
shut
Credit
down
card.
almost immediately.
Okay, so that one got shut down.
Yeah. She's got one right here behind me too. Yeah.
Makes sense. Do they say where the other ones
giant
are?
I just don't like pick it up and like it's time for you to die.
I wanna hold it.
Say hello to my little friend.
You were actually gonna shoot me?
That's where I pull out the
Are they
pistol
all
and use the
shut down
table.
or like
Yeah,
Not
there's
all
one
of
duct
them,
taped
no.
underneath.
where are they located?
No clue.
Any in the U.S.? Any
I don't know.
I
I'm
could get
reading
to
the New
really
York
fast?
Post. I don't think they're gonna tell me.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna just display that information.
Any I could like
California.
rush into on a car on a little
California.
solo
I wouldn't be
mission of
surprised.
destruction?
Hmm.
Any I could like rush into really fast in a car solo mission of destruction?
Not around here.
Not around here.
Any I can terminate?
Not around
California.
here.
You have to
I
be
don't think
terminated.
any of those companies are
You
based
gotta go like
in
or
maybe.
freaking California.
We had
Do
6
you-
bot
Maybe
robot
Texas.
factory.
Do we
you
know?
have to be terminated.
I was
Lord.
gonna say, hold on. Do we even know if they're in the United States? First of all, do we know that?
It could be legal wherever they are, honestly.
Yeah.
If it's not around here, yeah. Like, say a
Afghanistan,
different country, some shit.
Afghanistan.
China.
The Taliban are hanging out with
China.
sex robots.
That's what they're gonna use against us when they go to war with us. It's just sex robots.
they're gonna arm their sex robots.
It's like they're going along and they're like all
It
these
seems
like
a lot of this is in the UK.
Oh, the UK.
That doesn't surprise me.
that's
They're
scary.
on some wild
They're going
stuff
along
over there.
shooting machine guns. They all look like random anime girls and stuff.
Oh man.
They're just walking around. It's like you like shoot them with a flamethrower and the clothes burn off, and it's like they're all like melting and stuff. And that would be scarier than you think it would be. You think like, oh, it's a sex robot. It would look really stupid. But like, imagine like you shoot it with a flamethrower, you shoot it with bullets. It's
And it's
like
just a
its
Terminator.
flesh is
Yeah.
melting
Oh, yeah,
off
literally.
its face. It's like metal underneath. It's got like the teeth and everything still.
Dude, that's kind of terrifying at that point.
It would be.
Just the exoskeleton.
Yeah. Like you got this really nice figure looking,
turn into
like
freaking
trying
iRobot.
to appease you, and then you start shooting it, right? And then
Yeah.
it just turns into like scary features and stuff. You're like,
Terminator
no!
just picks up a gun and you're like, I might have.
Yeah. God, that would be very bad. There's one thing I would not want to mess with, and that's sex robots.
CBS says there are no health benefits.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit.
There is no health benefits to sex robots. Thank you.
Okay, the question is, would you own a sex robot? Your
No.
personal.
I would destroy it.
You would destroy it. What if it was
I
like
would
a bodyguard
stuff
for
a grenade
you,
in its mouth, pull the pin, and push it off the bank out there.
though? Okay.
You ever heard of the game Detroit Become Human?
Yes.
It's
That game
it's
is
gonna
amazing.
be just like that, dude.
Dude, you remember Connor in that game?
Yeah.
Dude, he's
He
cool.
was so good.
Dude, the man's literally a robot, but he's like, what would he? A cop? Would
Yeah,
he be?
he
He's
pretty
like
much
a
like a
cop. He's really cool.
So it's RoboCop, but not RoboCop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I think
It's-
this guy's cool.
It's like a futuristic storyline of like robots.
He's
and
like
people
RoboCop,
trying
but it's
to-
not RoboCop.
Yeah, the first mission, it's
He's
like,
like
this
Terminator.
dude has a girl hostage right
Yeah.
on the balcony.
Yeah,
and
robots
like,
got some little girl hostage.
yeah, and you have to like figure out like who he is and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
interrogate
and like
him pretty
interrogate him, and like he's on the balcony, and you have to like, you have different choices. Like it pops up and what you say, and depending on what you say and what you don't say, he just either kills the girl or whatever. And then that's how it kind of fails.
The first time that I tackled the dude off the ledge.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 different ways it ends. Like one, you like throw yourself off with him, and you just like save the girl. Like you like grab the girl's hand and like you kind of like shoulder like or elbow him. And you both fall off the building, and as you're falling, it says like mission complete.
Yeah, dude. That
And it has like
was
this
so
cool song and
Mission
stuff
complete.
that plays. Yeah. Well, there's one where like I think you can shoot the
believe
guy.
I can fly.
Yeah.
Not that song.
No, it's not that one, unfortunately.
Not free
falling?
Free falling.
Yeah, I feel like they would get like sued for that.
Sing with me, sing for the
That
years,
would be a
sing
good
for
one.
to sing.
The Kratos memes.
Yes.
Yeah, those are awesome. I love those.
Child every time they see a balcony. Sing for the years.
Oh God, I love that. It's a perfect song though.
It is. I don't know why
one of
it's
your
so funny
favorites.
with that. It is one of my favorites. I like Aerosmith.
Yeah.
My mom's favorite band is Aerosmith. She loves Aerosmith.
Aerosmith is good.
Yo,
It is,
Super.
though.
What do you think about Andrew Tate?
Oh,
Dude, I've been
man.
so interested about what's going on with him
Dude,
the last couple of days.
Did you saw what happened and stuff with what came out? His leaked voice messages or whatever?
No, I didn't.
hear
Oh,
Tell me.
dude.
Let's hear
So-
it, Top G.
I don't know the full thing, alright? Now I don't want to put words in his mouth,
Mhm.
but a friend sent me this on TikTok, actually.
Mhm.
And it's pretty reliable, but it's him saying, like, I think something along the lines of, yeah, I love raping you.
Interesting.
To this person. Like,
Interesting.
saying some crazy-ass stuff.
That sounds fake to
And
begin with.
it's like, well, it's an audio of him saying it through messages. So it's
That's
like,
wild.
so it's like, you know how when you record, like you talk like
Mhm.
that and you send a message, it's that. So first of all, why the fuck would you even say something like that?
Yeah.
I would start by looking in to see what the deal was with that, and then look into the girl to see if she has a history of some sort of weird kink with that,
Yeah.
and then go from there.
I hope that's not a fucking
That would be the first thing I do.
That is such a weird
Dude,
thing.
there are so many girls with
I'd be
that
like,
kink.
no.
It's ridiculous.
Who do you
It's so
talk
weird.
to?
Yeah. I don't.
Keep him away from me.
Keep them away from you.
Have you met these people? How do you know?
I've met a
this?
couple of them. They're weird, bro. A lot of them all have like some weird past trauma too with it,
That's my cue to leave.
and then they get oddly
I am
attached to
head
it.
Yeah.
Sounds like they need
Going
a
to
therapist.
tires
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. People are very interesting.
I know it's my house, but I'm leaving.
I know it's my house, but I'm leaving. How did I just notice the LED lights?
I know so early.
I don't know.
I just noticed them. That's crazy.
They're faint. They're just a nice aesthetic.
You just always have it on green, or does it ever change?
I like red.
I change it every great now and again. Like over Christmas, I changed
Dark
half of
Soul.
them to red and
Not
half
really
of them to
Dark Soul.
green.
Nah, it's easier on my eyes.
That's cool, actually. I like
Yeah.
that.
Mine, what the fuck?
It was like quick
that's- for
Christmas.
me,
It
that's
was like
blue.
5-second Christmas decorating.
Like, if I look at the blue too long, I'm gonna fuck my
5
eyes.
second Christmas decorating. I
The
respect
blue?
it.
Where's it? Yeah, like blue LEDs. I like red because it's easier on my eyes. And
Dude, green is easy on my eyes.
I don't mind green, but I was saying blue messes with me. Like after a while, it's just like
What about purple? Too bright?
that's not bad. It's really just blue.
It would be fine. Doesn't match any of my stuff though. It would actually go okay with the computer because that's a lot of blue, but all my fans are like green right now.
Yeah,
I can actually change all the colors of that computer too. I can just like change the LEDs all around in there.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that computer a lot.
It is nice. I like it.
It's lit.
I like the fan on it. Did I ever show you my computer?
I don't think
I
so.
ever showed. I'll just show you
Yeah,
that.
PC.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, dude. This is expensive. Not gonna lie. I think it was
I'd be
like
playing that sucker all day. If
it was like 14, I think, 100.
That's not bad.
I wanted to try to build my own, but I felt like I was gonna mess something up. Like I was gonna break a wire or something, and then like, oh, I ruined it.
It's like, oh, I'm screwed.
I gotta. One thing I gotta figure out is how to like. I know how to take off the thing to add stuff in. I just don't know how to add the stuff in. But my storage is like really crappy, so I need to get like some cards or something put in there. It can't be too hard to do it.
Wait, storage? Like how much
just
stuff
some-
you can store
yeah.
your RAM?
No, the RAM's fine. I have like 18, I think,
You
or
need
16.
you need a new drive. Is what you need. What's the storage on your drive?
I have no clue what it is. I don't even remember. I just know it's really shit.
That one's a terabyte, and I keep running out of room. Like I thought, like, oh my gosh, it's a terabyte. Terabyte. It's
I
so
don't even
big.
think I
It's
have a
crazy.
crazy.
terabyte. I
That's
don't
a
even
lot.
have a terabyte on my computer.
How are
Dude.
you running out of space on a terabyte?
Dude, I literally just editing the last podcast I did. I ran out of space 9 times. I had to keep like taking files and putting it on like an external hard drive I have and putting it on the computer underneath this table.
Holy
Wow.
I had to like get stuff off of there. I mean, you should see how many freaking video files I have, dude. It's
Yeah.
nuts.
He came up to me the other day and he was like, "Do you want your laptop? Because I could really use it for storage."
I was ready to rip that thing apart. If you look down to your right, Biggs, there's like an old computer, an old laptop. All the hard drives are gone. All the hard drives are gone. I'm gonna
It's
steal
all
everybody
gone.
else's computers too.
Yeah, you gotta get like a 4 terabyte hard drive or something like
There
that.
you
You
go.
know, that'd be really good.
I was
for
thinking
you.
about that. Yeah,
I wonder how expensive that would be. Probably a couple hundred, right? Or maybe less.
it would be less. It would probably
Really?
be like $70-$80.
Really? That's not for 4 terabytes.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like
Huh.
you can get them, especially on
Xbox
Facebook
One's
Market.
like
The thing is
I'll
it's
say
like
that's
a,
cheap as hell.
it's a little bit. goofy on whether you're gonna get one that's any good or not off of Facebook Market, but you can get them.
Okay. My Xbox Series X, the newest one that's out, for 1 terabyte for that, because like the way it's designed, it can't just be anything. It has to be like, let's say for Microsoft, if Microsoft owned one and how it all works or whatever. But 1 terabyte was was $100 or $200 almost. I'm pretty sure it was.
That was like new a while ago.
Yeah, like you can get like 3 terabytes that Microsoft makes, but I guess with how they're, I don't know if it's like the features they have on the Series X. It has to be this hard drive that only works with those features. But you can get something else, but it won't work as well. Or
They
the
like to
features
do
won't
that.
work. Yeah, I'm like, come on, man.
And they like to make certain ones super expensive, so like if you get the wrong thing, you're just screwed forever.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
instead
like-
of spending $100 on a thing, now you spend $300 because it's our special one, and we've sped it up by like that much.
Yeah.
We did it, guys.
We did it.
We make a thing that's 9 times as fast now, but you're still or
Yeah.
you're gonna buy a new computer off
True.
of us because we're the ones you know how to use.
Right? I almost bit the bullet the other day on the PS5. I saw one at Walmart. And I was like, $500 and something later? Or no? It's
Bro,
like,
I remember all the gamers gunning each other down over those things like a year ago.
yeah. Well, they were so hard to get. I just started seeing them now in the wild, I call it, because like, you never would see them ever. They'd just not be there.
That was one of the first things I ever saw that like I saw YouTubers couldn't freaking get.
Yeah.
Like YouTubers were literally fighting the plebs to try to get these
Plebs.
PS5s. And I'm sitting on the sidelines because I don't play console, so I'm just like eating popcorn, watching all these people kill each other over a video game system, you know? And I'm like, wow, this is really interesting. Anyways, you know?
Yeah.
And then I came back to it like 3 months later and people still couldn't get them.
See, I feel like it's a waste for me to get a PS5 because I only want one just to play a couple games that are exclusive. Like,
Right.
you got like Spider-Man. That's like an amazing
Game's so
one.
good.
Yeah, I remember that coming
The
out.
Spider-Man, the second one's coming out, I
forgetting you
think,
have
this
one.
year.
Keep forgetting you have one.
I think the
It
second
runs
one
really
that
nice.
comes out this year or something like that. And then they have,
Probably
obviously,
the
The
new
Last
Xbox.
of Us. That's a good zombie game, I heard. I think that's what it's
I've
called.
never played a PlayStation.
I think it's
well, I have.
God
good.
of
Yes.
War.
No,
That's
I
what I
have
heard is the
Xbox.
best
Oh,
one.
Go.
That's what I
Oh,
want
so
to play
I
the
had
most, I
PS3.
think.
People are
God
going
of
nuts
War.
for that
Try
game. All the
PlayStation
YouTubers are
5.
playing
Well,
it.
the new
too.
one came out recently, I think, like a couple months ago, maybe, or something
wanna
like
get
that.
it
That sounds about
There's a
right.
new
I'm not
one.
buying you no
That was
fucking
when
PlayStation
when my
5.
autoplay started like going over constantly to like this God of War stuff, and I was like, I have no interest in watching this, dude.
Yeah.
This autoplay needs to get it through its thick skull that I don't want to watch
Yeah.
Markiplier play God of War. I
Good
don't
game.
want to. Oh, it's a good game. I don't watch that much gaming content anymore. I used
Yeah.
to. I used to watch a shit ton, like back when Dan TDM was a thing.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
TDM.
classics.
Classic.
Dude, what was it? Dan TDM, log.zip, PewDiePie, a couple of other ones. They were like what made me want to make videos.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that
It's
did
like, it's
bad
so cool, I can do
unboxing?
this.
What was it?
Bad unboxing. iDubbbz.
Oh, yeah.
I used to watch that guy all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Him and his bad unboxing, they were always great.
Nice.
I,
I remember iDubbbz.
it's just, I don't know why I just thought of this right now, but a movie's coming out next month that I'm very excited to go
Ant-Man?
see. No, that's a good one, but it's not Ant-Man. Think about it.
What's the movie?
I don't know.
You don't know. That's
Barbie?
disappointing.
Movie coming out next month. Let me think.
Oh,
Let me
man.
think, let me
It's something you enjoy, Brendan.
Something I enjoy?
Well, something you use. You mix it with Tylenol.
Oh no, it's
You
the
mix it
freaking
with-
bear cocaine movie.
Cocaine
Oh my
bear.
god, Cocaine Bear.
Yes!
Cocaine Bear, dude. Next month, baby.
We gotta see it.
Dude.
Yep, I mix up
I
cocaine
forgot about that.
and
I know, that's why I was a
Tylenol.
little bit disappointed. What?
What is it? Cocaine, Tylenol.
Don't forget the biggest one. You know what it is.
I'm thinking
Viagra.
Viagra, cocaine, and Tylenol. I mix that all up just with a knife and just.
Yep. That's all. That's all. When I see you start cranking out like 5 U-boats in like an hour, I'm like, okay, he's on it.
He drank a bang.
No, he pours it in the bang,
Yeah.
and then he snorts a bang. Liquid.
Yep.
Snorting liquid.
Shotguns it.
I just get the powder gamer subs and then put it out on the table and like need the credit card.
Well, I'm pretty sure when I walked in here, I could have sworn there was some G Fuel over there.
There
Was
is,
I wrong? I was
I don't
could have
drink
sworn
G
there was
Fuel.
G Fuel.
but it's the PewDiePie G Fuel, and I felt like I had to have it.
Yeah, it's a good one though.
But I don't drink G Fuel. At some point, I'm gonna taste one of them on a video just to see what it tastes like. I hear it tastes like chalk.
Chalk.
Yeah.
You should get it cool, like cold though, or like get ice or something. I don't know if you have,
Well, it wasn't the flavor in general. It's just G Fuel itself. Tastes like chalk.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
I drink a
if
lot
you
of
have to
G
say
Fuel.
yes before you say no, I'm not convinced.
Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out, okay? So if you don't mix it, so I don't drink that stuff. I have my own like tubs of it, like that you can buy on the website itself. So I have like about 10 of them, different flavors. I have like a white peach. That's my favorite. Okay, so you have your powder, put it in the cup, you shake it. Okay, it's not gonna taste chalky or whatever, like you said, if you mix it up very well. But if you're going in there straight blind, not knowing how G Fuel works, and you like take a sip of it, it's gonna taste like chalk. So I feel like
Interesting.
I feel like that's just a bad experience.
Maybe I got some advice from somebody who only tried it once and they're like, tastes
Trust
like
me,
chalk.
I'm a professional G Fuel drinker. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I
What is it? You hammer Monsters? You drink Monsters, or is it your G Fuel you're drinking the night you come in and you're like, oh, let's break down some U-boats.
dude, that's just sometimes natural energy. That or coffee.
That or coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee's a good one, man. I used to drink G Fuel a lot though. That's when I was. That's when I was back in my good old days, I guess I could say.
Younger, your heart could take it.
Yeah. Now that I feel older, I gotta watch how much caffeine I intake. But then again, with taking my pre-workout, going to the gym, that really gives you a kick in the ass.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, it sure does.
Dude, so like how it works is like you're supposed to take like 30 minutes before, or you can take it whenever, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But when you take it, right, when it really starts when you start feeling it, your face starts like itching. Like really bad. This is gonna sound crazy, but it feels like your face like melting in a way.
Are you sure you aren't allergic to it?
No, because it happens to everybody.
Yeah, say Christian says that too.
Everyone's allergic to it.
Yeah.
They just
But,
use it anyway, like coffee.
That's just like your wake up call. Like your body's like absorbing the or whatever. But I don't know. But it's not just that. I got it in my back before too, and I'm like, oh, my back itches so bad.
When you're talking about this, I'm imagining that it's like hitting you and your eyes are widening and you're hearing like the startup tune to Turbo Lover. Hold on. I have the... Wait, no, it's over here. I have... No, Willow, grab me that mouse. Oh my gosh, there's too much tech in here.
I think you're over here.
Careful what you're clicking.
Yeah, sorry.
Holy crap.
Well, you have buttons on the side of your mouse. Who has buttons on the side of the mouse?
That's that professional mouse right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the buttons. I go back and forth between pages with these side buttons.
Respect.
I
Pretty
just
lit.
like
It's a
my
nice
plain
mouse.
old regular.
Okay.
Mouses are evolving.
Mm-hmm.
Can barely see over there because my eyes are shit these days. I literally have this so that I can show you guys things, and then I never use it.
He just went. That's what I'm saying.
I went what?
They're mystified by your several monitors.
Oh, I see. Willow, which one of these is Turbo Lover? Where is it? I can't see shit.
Do you want me to just play it on my phone?
No, I got it.
There it is.
It's,
Down.
This
There.
one.
Yes.
It's like your eyes are getting wide.
This
You're
is
like,
that's it. That's what's entering my system. I started feeling the itches.
and then you start working out, and it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
This is the 80s montage music.
yep. No, stop.
Respect.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna get copyrighted for that.
Oh dear.
Yes, maybe. I might. Or I'll cut it out, one or the other. I don't know. Well, I might just take the copyright. I might just take the L.
Or just overlay you imitating the sound of it instead.
Yeah. Just like a re-recording of me just going.
Yeah, can we please just have that? That'd be perfect.
That would be pretty cool.
It would be.
Or I could cut out the sound and explain to everybody that had to be cut because of copyright, but do it in Joe Biden's voice, so it takes me that long to get
Oh
through
my
it.
gosh. 10 minutes of extra, length of a video.
Yeah. It's like we start talking about it and I hit play, and then just from then on it's like, we had to cut the audio because of the thing. It makes it all like not like work, you see, because when you play stuff that's like like owned by people, like it makes the and then it just comes back.
Nice. Okay, respect.
Yeah.
Battery needs changed.
The battery needs changed.
Yes.
Freaking battery. All them ghosts sucking the batteries dry.
There you go. Maybe I'll actually stay
We'll
on.
go into intermission in case anybody needs to like.
Okay. Intermission.
Yeah, in case
that's
like
a good
anybody needs
idea.
to fix their underwear or run
Fix
to a
my-
bathroom
That's me.
or kill anybody while
That's gracious.
somebody's like, I'm outside, I'm waiting, and you go kill them and you come back and it's all good. What's on you guys' mind? What else you got?
Hentai.
Hentai.
What's
Skylar-
something that's
Skylar
a
and I-
thorn in your side?
Skylar and I discussed hentai,
I just wanted to say that.
VR hentai.
Super Soldier, you see any resemblance?
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, chat, we got a Hawaii McLovin ID.
I am McLovin. I'm McLovin.
Double-sided.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah. My mom got it for my birthday. She's like, here you go, McLovin. I'm like,
Oh,
thanks.
see, that already had that. That's sick.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
I
It
am
is.
McLovin.
That movie is so good.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's great. So, you guys got any plans for the rest of your day today? Any plans?
I'm gonna finish editing the other podcast, and then maybe, if I get done in time, I'll import this one. I got a bunch of business phone calls to make.
Business phone calls. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact work that goes on with the channel these days because these podcasts and everything. I'm having some some people from online on here soon because I'll be transitioning so I can actually get things running. Like that screen will come down here across from me. I'll be able to do Discord and all that.
Nice.
So
That's cool.
it's going to be interesting.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some pretty interesting people on.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a guy from India on.
Yo!
That's what's up.
He is in college right now to become literally a freaking rocket engineer or some shit.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's
That's
pretty
cool.
interesting. I'm having Jesse Ryan on. So he's like this like conservative dude. He like is a conservative influencer. He's responsible for the Keep America American company. KAA.
That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
so
You got stuff to look forward to.
yep.
Definitely be interesting doing one again like this. This is pretty cool.
Yes.
This is fun.
And who else am I having on? I'm having on Marcus from Black Mountain Rifle Company.
Okay.
And trying to think who else I had scheduled. I don't know, other people.
You got
He's booked.
yeah.
I'm booked.
Man's booked until next year.
Dude, people like podcasts, man. I announced this on Instagram and everybody's like, I want to be on podcast. Let me be on podcast.
Dude, podcasts are great.
Every time I think of your Instagram, I think of the
I don't understand to this day why that went viral. That was literally, I was over at the youth group at the church and I was showing the kids how to get out of zip ties because I'm a good youth leader. That's what I was doing. It was the place
Scary.
that you had seen me at before I worked at Wise.
Okay.
I was dressed as Captain America. You
Right.
called me Super Soldier. And I was explaining to them, I was like, you zip your hand in the hand, in the zip ties, and your hands zip tied together. You can just take it like this and go and force it back towards your chest to force your arms apart. And when it makes contact, it'll just pop them.
Huh.
And I was explaining that to them, and then I did it a bunch of times. And somebody filmed me and then sent it to me. And then I put it on Instagram because I thought it was funny. And then it got like 100,000 views on Instagram for no reason.
Huh.
Yeah, best I could do is like 20 views on something that I post.
That used to be what I'd
I'd
get.
be like,
Now,
let's go! 20 views!
now my Instagram, anything I put on Reels blows up pretty good.
Yeah.
It gets like thousands,
Hell yeah.
like the minimum. I don't know why.
Hmm. You need to post more TikTok content. That's
I
what I
know.
told you about this.
Dude, there will
already,
be
Gotta do
there will be
YouTube
funny
Reels.
ass clips from this podcast and the one with Skylar
but,
for sure.
I love it. I love seeing those on my.
And the one
page.
from that'll get
Yeah.
blipped out. You guys can't know where that is. It all just gets blipped out. Dude, those dudes, while I was there, they doxed themselves so much. Like, it's a bunch of kids all talking in a room, so, like, they're not thinking, right? So they're just talking along, and they would just be like, oh, the one time I lost my wallet in and it's like, you can't tell them anywhere near here. Stop doxing yourselves. And then they got really paranoid at the end. So, like one of them said, like, what grade he was in, and then Isaiah's like, that's doxing. And I'm like, that's not doxing. That's not how that works. And he's like, isn't that doxing? And I'm like, no. And he's like, isn't age doxing? And I'm like, no, age is not doxing. If you gave them an exact birth date, that wouldn't be good. He's like, oh.
Just bringing out the whole social out here.
Yeah, it was like, last names are bad, so, and then I said something along the lines like, they shouldn't know that your last name is Van Halen. And then they were like, no!
That's great.
I also told them if they wanted, I would change it so that they could be related to Axl Rose. Guns N' Roses.
Perfect.
I don't know how in tune to old music everybody here is.
Dude.
Probably not as much as you, but I like it.
Yeah.
I got so many hours of old music downloaded, dude.
I just thought of sweet child of mine.
Sweet child of mine.
You guys want to tell them your favorite bands?
Oh, a favorite. I don't even know. I gotta think about that. Dominic, what's your favorite band
I
here?
have a favorite band.
You don't have a favorite band?
Big Time Rush.
Big Time Rush. What a classic
This is
show.
Johnny Cash.
He likes Weezer.
They're not bad. Weezer is not bad.
Johnny Cash is good. I like Johnny Cash.
I like a lot of newer bands, like stuff that you wouldn't know. Like a band like Imagine Dragons. I like them.
Ooh.
I know who Imagine
They're pretty
Dragons
good.
is.
Yeah, a lot of
I
people.
have dragged him a
Radioactive
little
and-
bit into the 2000s.
A lot
Well,
of
that
people
and
don't
it was
care
just
for
on the radio.
Imagine Dragons, and it breaks my heart. I like Imagine Dragons.
I don't have a issue with Imagine Dragons, but I don't seek them out specifically to listen to them either.
Yeah.
I have them on my nostalgia playlist.
Oh really?
So then I get some like Imagine Dragons that way, but I don't seek them out.
See, like I listen to like rap and stuff. I know you're not into the newer stuff. Like this
No,
guy.
I'm not into rap either. I
Yeah.
don't listen to any old rap.
This guy's name is Juice WRLD. He died not recently. But
I heard about that. I
Yeah.
knew he died.
He's definitely probably my favorite like rap artist when it comes to him. He had some pretty good music I liked. But
Pushing
with
it
old bands, I don't know. I don't really have like a. I don't know if you can consider Linkin Park a favorite old band. I don't
Linkin
know
Park?
them. You know
I
who
barely
those are?
even know. Who's Linkin Park?
You know who those are?
Did you
Kind
walk
of an
on your
emo
thumbs
band,
when you were
but-
little?
Yeah.
Are they kind of like Green Day?
I don't know. Maybe a couple of songs.
Maybe in like the same genre. Almost.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
90s grunge?
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like in your era. You're like okay, so your age, you know, you're 20, right?
Mhm.
But you have like the heart and like
The
music
soul.
taste, like the soul. There you go. You have the soul of an old timer,
Yeah.
which I respect a
Like
lot.
a 50-year-old man.
Yeah, 'cause
Yep.
you don't
When
have
I
a
was
lot of that
younger, they actually
nowadays.
made good music.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
that's unique. You know, I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I remember when I was younger, my friend Robbie thought I was totally faking it because it was kind of cool to like old music. Like people would say like, "Oh, this guy likes old music. That's neat." So he totally thought I was faking it, and he thought I was faking it for like 2 years. So like every time I'd be around him, I'd be playing this old music like Eye of the Tiger and stuff I was into back then, like a lot of
Yeah.
you know, like
That's a
Foreigner
classic.
and all that. It's good stuff. So I would freaking play all that stuff, and he'd be like, "Dude, I know you like some new music. Like, what you definitely listen to like Gorillaz or something." And I'm like, "No,
Yeah, I haven't heard that.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who you're talking about." And he's like, "You know what this is?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." So then, like, I think it was like maybe 4 years after I met him, he was sitting there the one day, and he's like, "Man, you only listen to old music, dude." And I was like, "Yes, I do." And he's like, "That's so wacky." He's
So
like,
wacky.
"I thought you were lying this whole time, Brendan." And I was just sitting here, and I was like, I've never heard him listen to like any new songs.
I mean, I like to listen to 80s music a lot. I mean, I have a whole playlist of it. I just
Yeah.
can't go out and name a favorite band of mine.
do you like Billy Joel?
Of course.
I think
Yeah.
he likes Billy
He's the
Joel.
piano man.
Yeah. My one friend Joey said, you remember the guy I was recording for him, like naming songs and stuff. The one night at work.
Yeah. Yup.
Him, he's a big '80s guy, and he sent me a playlist the one time. It was when we were listening to music that one night. Do you remember
Yeah.
we were in the pet food aisle and we were working stuff and we were listening to the music? That was his playlist he had.
Okay.
And there's a lot of songs. You knew like every song that we played.
Yeah, dude, they were good. It was a good
Yeah.
playlist.
So, yeah, I mean, I like listening to that. You get the vibe. But
Mm.
Wise's plays a lot of 80s music. A
They're
lot.
the same
Yeah, they
6
do.
songs.
Yeah.
They need some different variety.
Yeah.
You'd think the radio would like change every week or something,
No.
Not
like
there.
every couple of days,
Or that they'd
I
have
feel like they have a
Wise
channel just
Markets
dedicated
brand.
to like grocery stores.
or that.
Towards nighttime, though, it switches, though, I think. Like, sometimes newer songs.
Hardly.
There is, I think,
It
3
switches to another
different
group of
variants.
songs they play 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got Brendan's favorite song.
Riptide.
Oh God,
You know your favorite.
no, but
Riptide.
it's evil. I hate it.
Dude, every time this guy's working, like, you have that song you hate, and it plays, dude. I swear, every time you're working, it plays.
Yep.
Right when you're there.
Mhm.
And it's like, holy shit. I only notice it when you're there, though. I don't notice it any other
He does
Yeah,
too,
I
because
do.
he brings it up to me. He'll come find me to let me know it's playing.
Yeah.
Like, he was going out, like, he was over by the dairy area, and I'm, like, over breaking down stuff, and it starts playing. I'm like, Brendan, the song's playing. He's like, yep, yes it is.
Yep. Yeah. I hate that song so
Deep
much.
sadness. Always
What a
overcomes
horrible
sound
song.
Riptide.
It's sad, though, when you have songs like that. Like, there's a good song out there that's decent, and then you have a stupid memory, like, someone ruins it for you. Like, that just sucks. Then you can never listen to that song the same way you've heard it before.
Yeah, I can't listen to Hey There Delilah the correct way either. That one was more of a driven insane thing because it played on the radio all the time. And then the same ex-girlfriend with the whole Riptide thing would just listen to that on repeat. And it drove me knucking futs, dude. I lost my shit. I was like, why do you listen to that song all the time? She's like, oh, it's a really good song. It's like the best song ever. I was like, no, it's not.
Like, no, it's not.
It's not that good. Society
Oh,
says that the song is good.
Norman?
But I say
Norman?
the song is bad. What do you think about that one, Batman? What do you think about your Hey There Delilah?
Can you do your Joker impression of about kissing the boys goodnight? Remember?
Yeah. Wait.
Dude.
Wait,
How does it go?
I'm thinking the whole thing through. Shoot, I can't think of the whole thing. I can't think of how it starts.
Dude, I can't remember the life of me.
Time's up.
Damn.
Why
I can't-
I can't remember how it goes.
But the last part is goodbye, kiss the homies goodnight. Society calls me gay.
Oh my god. Gotta love it.
There's also like the peacock one. You know, we live in a society where if you say peacock, no one bats an eye. But if you say poopcock, the whole world loses its mind.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that impression a lot.
Yeah, it's a good one.
You gotta do your Batman.
No, Joker. No, Joker, it's an animal. You can't, Joker, you can't. It's not an animal, Batman. There's no laws about Pokemon.
There's no laws about Pokemon.
There's no laws about Pokemon. No, Joker! No!
Dude, we so gotta get you a Batman mask or a whole
Oh, that
suit.
made me dizzy. Yes.
You need.
Get me a really garbage looking one, though, like that tiny little cape that's like down to here,
Kid
so I
size.
can run about and be like, Batman.
What if I gave you a Batman fit? Like the pants are okay, right? You got the boots, you got the mask, like all the sleeves are fine. But then when the chest piece goes, it's a crop top.
Yeah.
So it's like
So
full
then it's
on the
just
suit.
like-
It's like right here it ends. It's just a crop
It's like
top.
abs.
Yeah.
People are like, what's with the suit? It's my bat bikini.
It just looks really feminine though.
It's
Like,
the bat swimsuit.
The bat swimsuit.
It's the new model. It's French.
God.
Is that what's with the Speedo? Yes. I'm going to the beach.
the French?
Even bats like the sand.
Even bats like the sand.
Even bats like the sand, Joker.
Oh, Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joker, it's an animal.
I also like back when Batman was Adam West, so it was like, hey there, Joker, I'm Batman, you know?
You don't got the,
I'm Batman. Yeah, he's like, he would just walk into places. He'd say that all the time because he said it in the comics. The only thing in the comics, it was like, I'm Batman, you know?
Yeah.
And then with him, it was like, hello, Commissioner Gordon, I'm Batman, you know?
Yeah.
And then at some point in like late 1980s, the guy who played Johnny Dangerously became Batman, and he was like,
That was a casting
Batman.
mistake. I will die on this hill that was a terrible casting
that was a
mistake.
great movie.
It was a good movie, wrong man for Batman. He made a great
The
Bruce
Joker
Wayne,
was so good.
Terrible Batman.
Now I just thought of the time where Willow was right about Batgirl.
Batgirl's hair
Batgirl.
color, yeah.
Now I just remembered.
You need this one.
No, I'm not wearing that. I'm not
He
wearing
needs
that.
it.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I'll burn that.
It's $11.99.
Dude, perfect
Online
price
store,
range.
so.
I'll straight up supernatural that shit. I'll dig the grave, dump the gasoline in there, and drop a Zippo in it.
Then one of these times, like, in like a few months, whenever we do, or you invite me on again and do another podcast, I'm gonna roll up with a whole Batman suit for you to wear.
Nice.
Let's go, like, here it is, put it on.
What if instead you get me like one of those leather dog masks, and then I see if I can infiltrate the furries of Sunbury?
So
The
you-
dog mask. Man.
Dude, he
Did
is
they
the
really
guy.
do that?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
So I have this theory with Brendan. Okay, how now that we only see him ever 2 times a week. Okay, so we see him 2 times a week, right? And there's this guy who walks around the store all the time. He wears a dog mask,
Right.
and he's just like really weird.
He's gonna sue us.
Like you can't.
He's gonna come find us and murder us now.
He can't.
Like,
He
I know what you look
you
like.
can't approach him.
You guys gotta decide what you want to say and stand by for this.
Yeah,
one.
that's
Yeah.
what.
Well, I was thinking because I want to do a video where it's Adventure14 meets a furry, and I get a furry to come in here and I talk to him to see what his deal is.
Do him.
And I'm thinking almost about asking him because I don't really know any furries really. I know like one other one.
Dude, you don't want to ask
I'm
him.
not-
He knows.
I'm not gonna blow his cover, right? But I know like one other one that
Yeah,
I
take the
could
mask
technically
off.
ask, but I don't think he'll do
He'll
it.
be like, I can't take the mask off. Yeah,
But that one-
Mysterio.
That dude's in public, so he's already public, so he shouldn't give a shit.
True.
So I want to ask him and have him come on to a
What if
video.
he's crazy though? I feel like if he tried talking to you, yeah, like what he just said, what Dominic just said, he'd bark
That
at
happened.
you.
You're like
Wait,
bark.
that happened.
Yeah.
Really?
How did that happen?
KB asked if he needed help and barked at her.
So he thinks he's
They're
an actual
barking.
dog? Maybe?
Yeah.
Well, no.
A dog grocery
I,
shopping?
Probably.
I was checking out his groceries the one time he spoke to me, so
What do you sound like?
just like a regular dude's voice.
He wasn't going around like, I need some apples. It's like,
No,
He's like,
I mean some carrots.
I
he
get
make,
the feeling maybe like people he thinks he can get a reaction out of. He does that too.
You know what would really get a reaction out of me if he did it?
What?
If he came in
I'm
here,
gonna follow
barked
you.
at me, and then
Huh?
peed on my
I'm gonna
table
follow you.
leg, that would
whole
get a
fucking-
reaction out of me.
I hit Chief and I just turned my music off.
It's 5:02, buddy.
your watch is wrong.
It's
Yeah,
5:01, buddy.
I'll say
It's
it.
5:01.
I'm saying 5:01.
You need to fix that right now.
No. That's why I get everywhere on time.
True. That's a good way to think about that. Like, you're going to work, you're like, look at my watch. Yeah.
I was only ever late to work the one time.
Yeah, recently.
Yep, that was the first time ever, too. Like, even before you there, I just never was late to work.
I was late like the other day by like 10 minutes and no one cared. No one
Yep.
cared at all.
Well, I got there 10 minutes, I was like, oh, Evan's probably going to wonder where I was. And then I walked in, he's like, hey, dude. And then he just walked right by me. I was like, okay. I just walked in the back, went and found you. I had texted you about it, though.
Yeah, you did. I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, boys. We better wrap it up so Jordy can go home.
Yes,
And
sir.
everybody can go sleepy, specifically me.
Sleepy.
Bro,
Bedtime.
I haven't slept since yesterday.
Wow. How are you even
Why?
functioning?
He's a super soldier.
I don't
He
know.
doesn't need sleep.
He has, dude. The chip's already implanted.
No, there's no chip. I'm just a robot. It's all chips.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice. I respect that.
There is one other thing that I need from you guys before you go, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Well, I need us all to walk out into the hallway,
Okay.
and then Willow to film from in here with that camera, us all walking in the room, because I need it for the intro. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching the Adventure14 podcast. We'll have some new podcasts soon with some brand new guests, and hopefully some returning ones eventually, but we got to get through our first line of guests before we even think about returning ones. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Goodbye. Holy crap, I got that in one take. Are you ready to go, Willow?
Rock and roll.
After you, bud.
Thank you.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we're
Yes,
back,
sir.
buddy!
We're back.
I'll probably put this part at the end, too, from those cameras' perspective. It's like we all awkwardly walk in, and we're all just sitting here, and then, like, I'm talking about this, and then the video cuts, like, right now.